Well, another day, another project. And before I get into today's projects, I wanted to take a minute and thank all the new subscribers we got for following along on this build. I know it's a little slow right now. Hopefully here it'll pick up soon, pretty quick. Well, today's projects, we're going to finish fabricating the mounts for the rear leaf spring. And also I think I'm going to take apart the rear leaf spring. It'll be a lot easier to put it together and get it mounted and get everything measured with all the tension off of it. So, well, let's get started. Well, I went ahead and had the holes drilled in these pieces here from last week. Now what I got to do is get them welded onto here. So you can see here I went and made me a little fixture, shimmed this up, and I used the wrench from my angle grinder. It was the right thickness to get that in the center. So let me get the welder, we'll get that tacked on. You can see there, I'm just going to tack it for now. I'm going to grind it out a little bit to get a better weld on it, but we'll let them cool off and then well, before I go put the leaf spring back on, I was going to take it apart. First of all, it'd be a lot easier to bend the spring to put it on with just a single leaf. Plus, you can see here how rusty it is. I'll clean it up a little bit. We'll grease it. I got the spring used with some other parts. I don't know what it's off of. Measures 40 inches from eye to eye. Like I said, well, I see it doesn't have any clamps on here either to hold it. And it looks like somebody had taken one leaf. I could see right here, it's missing a leaf. Somebody had taken one out of it. So we'll give it a try. I'll get it cleaned up. We'll get it apart. Well, I just wanted to show you real quick. You can see here how rusty it is. You can look at these. This spring's been sitting outside for a while. It's got quite a bit of rust. But it's coming off easy. I ain't gonna film it. I'll be here probably a couple hours. I got me a palm sander right here. Takes it off pretty easy. It's just that I got to do both sides, the center springs, right? Rub on both sides. It's a pretty old spring because right here, I don't know if you can't see in the video, but you can feel the edge right here where it wore down, the steel on steel. So it had been used for quite a while. but it hasn't been used in quite a while either. Let me get the sanding. I'll see if I can get this done. Well, now that I got the leaf spring apart, got it cleaned up, but I went ahead and mounted this side here, and I'm going to go ahead and put the bolts in here, and we'll put this one together temporary for now, and then I'll get it shimmed up on the rear end. I'm not sure where this needs to be. If I put it out like this, like it would normally go, right, this gets real close to the backing plate because the eyelets on this spring is 40 inches from eye to eye, and I don't have that much room. I'll be right up against the backing plates if I do that. So I have a feeling that I'm going to have to mount it more straight up like this, maybe like that. And then it'll go past center, and maybe we can get 45 degrees on this side without this hitting. That would be nice. But let me put the other side on, and we'll give it a try and see what it looks like. Well, it's been a real busy week this week at my shop. As you're probably going to notice in the background, I bought a new tire changing machine, and ended up moving all the toolboxes over, and oh man, we've been messing with that and cleaning for the last 2 days. I don't think them toolboxes had been moved in 20 years. So anyway, I did get a little bit of time to work on this. I wanted to show you quick. I got it mocked up about where I think it's going to be. I don't really want to go out any further with the mounts to get closer to the backing plate. So instead of getting 45 degrees on this side, I want to set it where I push down on the spring, moves out about 1.5 inches, and then try to get close to 45 degree on the back side. And we'll mock it up. I'll tack it on there, put some weight on it, get an idea, see what it looks like. That's the only thing I know how to do. The other thing I got to keep in mind is the pinion angle. Right now, I think I got it set at 3 degrees up. I think it's probably going to have to go more than that. If I'm not mistaken, my last T-bucket, I think it was 6 degrees up. But I'll get it mocked up, and then we can always... I'm just going to tack weld everything, so if I have to, I can cut the tack welds off and just re-weld, move in and re-weld it. It's the only way I really know how to do it, to calculate it myself. Well, again, I'm going to try to keep the video short. I appreciate everybody watching. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.